Hey everyone, Nerdy Brickster here, and today I'm going to be talking about set 8095, General Grievous' Starfighter. Originally $50 US retail, 454 pieces, and yeah, so let's dig in. So first things first, minifigs. We have General Grievous. I'm going to take off, oh shoot, I took off an extra piece here. That goes there. Anyway, it does have General Grievous. It is the forearm General Grievous, and it does look a lot better than the one that came with the original, which I don't have, unfortunately, to do a comparison. It's interesting how his arms work. They're arms that sort of attach onto his primary arms. He does have, as weird as it is to say, a lot of people don't look at this and say like, oh, it's not really a good minifigure just because it's not really Lego, but it's got all the aspects of a minifigure. So sorry, it's more detailed than you want. I think it looks fantastic. I do actually every once in a while I do stick on the cape that came with the original just to make him look cooler. But yeah, he does come with several lightsabers. I will talk about how I have those distributed in a sec. Because I do have the other one on the stand here, and then the other one is, I think, in my basement still. I left it somewhere else. Long story. Anyway, so yeah, Grievous, he looks phenomenal. I really like him. Over here we have, I'm reading this on Wikipedia, Vadar Veb. First of all, no, sorry, Nadar Veb. First of all, sounds Russian. Second of all, I call him not Akbar because I don't watch the show, so I have no idea what his role in anything is. I just call it, he's basically Akbar to me. Akbar in Jedi form. But the headpiece looks great. Body looks pretty normal, double-sided, which is nice. Then over here we have A4D, which is a droid that looks like, I don't really know what his deal is. He's just, he's pretty intense looking. He's got all like these tools and stuff. I mean, he looks pretty cool, so I'll give him that. He's got looks like a giant flashlight, a little wrench, a little saw, and then a gigantic saw. I don't know. I don't really get this guy. He looks kind of angry too. Let's see if I can focus on his face. Doesn't look like a happy guy. And I guess this is, I don't watch the show. This is pretty much my little guess as to what this is. But this is his little droid or whatever, General Grievous, and it's his little chair. That's a really cool chair. I really like the chair. He does have his little gun too, but I guess this is Grievous' little hangout, his little lounge. One of his lightsabers is on there, so yeah, I already talked about that. Onto the ship. The ship is phenomenal. I love the ship. I love everything about it. Great ship. So in terms of what I like about it, I'm going to start. One of these, my favorite features, is the cockpit, as dumb as that sounds. So the cockpit slides down. How it works is the inside has like this little rubber thing that causes upward pressure. So when it's closed, it won't really slide down. But, just your finger will do enough pressure to sort of break that tension. Maybe it won't. Oh, sorry, I was grabbing on that, that's why. But yeah, your finger will cause enough tension to drag it down, but it won't be enough to just do it by itself. But it's got these two studs here, so it won't slide past this one spot. So the cockpit is really well done. I really like the way they did the cockpit, just from it's a clever standpoint. Over here they've got this little tail fin. This just sort of comes up, I guess. That doesn't really do much, but I mean, it's a cool feature to have. These guns do lift up and down, so I really do. That's kind of a cool feature. I don't really know what kind of gun they are, but whatever. On the underside here, we have a little missile. It's not a flick fire or anything. You just pull it off, and I guess it's like a homing one, and you're supposed to do all the actual tracing with it. But yeah, and then we have some nice little engine detailing on the back of the fins here. And then I think probably, though, my favorite feature about this set, and honestly, when I was building it, I completely missed it, so I guess I'm just an idiot. But right here, I was just looking, you've sort of got, move it to a better lit area here. turn it up. They've got these little, they look like spigots. Oh, they are spigots in terms of what they were originally designed for. But, and as I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. And then I was looking at the instruction book and I was like, you pull on them. I said, okay, whatever. And then I honestly didn't realize it when I was building it that this sort of side comes down. And to me, that is just absolutely brilliant. It looks like, it just looks amazing. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Like, it looks like it's a hidden little panel, comes down, and that's exactly where I would think the missiles would be on a ship like that. They are flick fire, so they do shoot out. So everything about that was just amazing. So everything about this ship really is great. Grievous does not fit in there with all 4 arms. Unfortunately, you take 2 of them out, which is why I usually just have him like sitting conspicuously on top, which is one of the reasons why when I had pulled him off originally, he brought that piece with him. But this ship it's phenomenal. It has a very streamlined look, but it looks great. It is something from the Clone Wars, so I don't watch the Clone Wars, so I don't really, I guess I don't get the full effect of who these guys are. But it was in episode 3, and I know that much. So I think it's a great set, and I don't even watch the show, so I assume that someone who watches it and will appreciate it even more. But I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Everything about it is great. I'm probably going to give it a 9 out of 10, just for me at least. I didn't like how you can't fit his arms in there. Maybe you can if you try hard enough. I haven't. And then, I don't know, some of the stuff just seems sort of like tossed around. Maybe it's not, maybe it makes perfect sense, but to me it just, the minifigure, how they did the minifigures, this was just a weird, I don't know how they decided who's going to be in what here, but I still think it's a phenomenal set. Great job with it, Lego. 9 out of 10, like I said. So I really like it. So anyway, that's my review for this set for General Grievous's Starship.